Oh, that for us. You're welcome. Hello, River. Hello, hello. How you doing? Yeah, second early stream in a row. Can you believe that? Well, Red River. Thank you. And good luck to you too. We all need to do some excellent art today. Hello, Carbon. You're welcome. What is up, my dude? Furry question mark? What? What do you mean furry question mark? This is a Volpira rogue. As furry as it gets, dude. No need for a question mark. Yep. It is a cyberpunk Vulpira. The aesthetic for the piece is inspired by a cyberpunk trailer. The latest cyberpunk trailer. Yeah, of course. This is another commission. Yes, indeed. It's sinful. 50 of feet prints? Yeah, dude. Funny story is that I haven't even had that artwork being displayed as a print until somebody has reached out to me on Instagram, and they were like, "Yeah, I really want the feet art he did. Where can I buy it?" Okay, hold on, friend. Hello, Magic Boo. So yeah, had to upload it as a separate print. Hello, Frogbert. Yo, welcome. Welcome, fellow frog. You're doing fairly okay. What about you? Modeling some monsters in Blender? Nice, nice. How many frogs out of these? Out of these monsters, how many of them are frogs? None? Yeah, come to think about it, I haven't painted many frogs as well. So can't blame you. You do 3D? No. No, I've never done 3D. Not even for like a split of a second or anything. I found many interesting frogs to model. They have actually quite interesting frogs in World of Warcraft. They have like dragon frogs that are kind of like in between being a frog or a dragon. Those were pretty fun. $7,848 43 frog species? Really? God damn. I mean, yeah, there are like poisonous, colorful frogs and just like normal frogs. Normal swamp unit frog. I guess that's what most people think whenever they think of a frog. Small angry rain frog. Actually, I wonder how dangerous like poisonous frogs are. Like, let's say if you live in a country where there are like those prevalent, can it be like dangerous for you? Probably no, right? It's not like a snake or anything. Actually making all the frogs and changing them in every stream. We have quite a few frog outfits though. That's the same creature but with different outfits. Very fat frog king. I can show you the one that I meant from World of Warcraft. These are pretty nice. Look, it's like a dragon frog. With horns and everything. All the appropriate dragon frogs features. I would like to paint it, by the way. Like it looking, even has ears too. Looking pretty crisp. Been around since I played WoW. Yeah, I primarily do. Like, I primarily only play WoW and do WoW art. You know, like player commissions like this one. Yeah, I'm on top of all the frog inventions there. Frogman which had some sort of mask, it was oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's from Shadowlands. It's from a rare, and everybody had it like pretty early on, yeah. And before that, frog mounts were like not necessarily rare, but they were just like a gold sink of 300,000 gold. It was just raw frog energy, dude. Why did you stop playing WoW if it's not a secret progress? What made you stop? Something always keeps me coming back. You know, sometimes, even fairly recently, like last week, I thought that maybe you should just stop gaming altogether and just focus hard on the drawing. You know, like, not spend any 3-second gaming and just like always work, always do art. But then, just a week passed and I was like, hey dude, I don't know. I don't know about that idea. I came back. Not really sinking too much time into it, but still enjoying it on my own if I can. Trying to figure out like where they want to push edges and where they want to like blend them in the character. Do this like painting thing. You know, this is a monthly payment. Oh, really? Because they don't play much to buy that many times. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see that reasoning for sure. You know, like, if you're playing it all the time, then it's probably, like, one of the cheapest games for you, right? You just pay 15 a month and you, like, it's unlimited entertainment pretty much. And you never need to spend any more. But if you only play a little bit, it's definitely not worth it. The subscription model is kinda... doesn't really do it for you then. Sure. You don't even remember your character? God damn, dude. Yeah, you really weren't that much into it. Yo, hello, Weather Wonder. Dude, I have a new, like, one news to upset you. So last week I only did one Mythic Plus, right? And I'm like already 670. So like the chance of me getting an upgrade from the vault is very minimal, right? Very, very, very low chance of it. And guess what I got? An upgrade. Mythic tier piece to replace the heroic one. There we go. Was really into female orcs. Hey, nice. You got Beast Weapon. Oh, really? Congrats, man. Congrats. Actually, I have a female orc commission right here. Like a big illustration that I'm working on off stream. And yeah, I feel like this definitely needs some work. It's been 30 hours of me just like working and trying to figure this out. But I sort of feel like big changes are coming again to this. I don't like how even compared to this is like so desaturated and low contrasty. I'm mid-end tier myself at the moment. I got ahead of the car finishing Easel Master. 60 don't even feel like pushing any further. Yeah, it's like it's at some point you just, you know, you hit your goals and there's no reason to kind of play more or like grind your gear. Like the most enjoyment that I have in WoW is just like getting like gearing up for something, you know, and then, you know, like this tier, like I hit 3k in M plus and just like the motivation just dropped because like before that I felt like you need much more gear. I felt like, oh, then to do 13s you would probably need like you know, you have to be quite geared, but then you got all of that and it's like, oh damn dude, like what now? Now it's like all useless pretty much. They should definitely just do more milestones for people, you know, like 3k, 320, like, I don't know, do all 15s in time or something. They're not gonna buy me with Mythic Raid though, that's like, I'm never fucking stepping my foot into it. Mage Tower grind? Oh, nice one, nice. Dude, I also have like three left, I think. I think I have a tank one, and like remember I had a Frost Death Knight one, tank one, and like the one with two bosses of like a worm and something else. Yeah, I remember. Done all the other ones though. I tried doing the tank one on Blood Death Knight, and dude, I mean, that was hard for me. Wait, it wasn't Blood Death Knight. Yeah, I think it was. I feel like, yeah, that was pretty challenging for me, I don't know. Never tanked though, so... The twins, Valkyr and the healer one. Oh, I have like all of these. Valkyr one is super easy, I feel like. Does the healer one and then defeat all the ads? Like, you mean the first wave? No, then you go in and then there is some Ligma happening afterwards too, but it's easier than the first wave. Like, assuming you mean... Yeah. That's the worst part. It's like the hardest part of the encounter is at the start, and then you go in and then there's some other stuff too. I mean, it gets easy after that though. Yeah, I don't know which class you're doing it on, but I was doing it on a shaman, and like the most, like the biggest keys to success was just like doing CC and like pretty much like interrupting and like stunning all the guys there. Not having as much healing as like just interrupting enemies. You started doing like, some achievement hunting, or just took on a challenge for yourself? Kind of cool that it's like always in the game though. Like if you want to do it. What if hands exist? Pick stuff up. Hello, Darksaden. It's a lie, dude. I don't know. Look at this. This looks pretty oily. Really oily to me. Doesn't it look like it's been painted on the canvas? Like a little bit, right? I mean, it's more than we've ever had on this stream. Yeah, me too, me too. Not too bad. Doing not too bad. RGB light setups? I mean, they're alright. To be honest, that it's nor good or bad for me. Kind of generic at this point, like everybody does it. Not everybody? Oh yeah, dude. Of course. I think anybody who's like tried to do their own setup in the room, like yeah, they do that. I mean, they're pretty cozy if they're like behind the monitor, right? Or like underneath the desk. It's pretty cozy. Pineapple frog? You guessed it. I think not many options for this one. You love the frogs more than actual art? Alright, bro. Alright, I don't know how to react to this. My frogs are also my art, so it's kind of like an oxymoron here. You pretty much said that you like my art more than my actual art. Just doesn't really make much sense, dude. Mm. Grow frog next time on stream? No, no. We've had streams whenever I was painting frogs. It was that was a boring stream. Those frogs can actually take surprisingly a lot of time. Remember, like I did 3 frogs per hour, right? So like 20 minutes for a single frog. That's a lot of time. I mean, maybe now I would paint them faster, but I don't know. I wasn't really enjoying it as much. Breeding mode? How are you gonna be arting with breeding mode though? Unless you're doing black and white, I don't see how you can combine those two. Isn't dry eye is mostly about the air quality though? Like if the air is dry, you're gonna get a dry eye. If not, then probably not. Yo, hello Peach. Yo, evening. How's it going? Dog advised me to blink a lot. I mean, good advice though, but isn't that the issue that you like just don't blink automatically? How can you consciously blink all the time? It's kinda impossible, no? I got a stream, yeah. A week off? Terrible. as all weeks off ever are. Need to look up how the pattern on the outfit works. Once you're on screen, you're just too focused. You need a special playing WoW, even though I don't play it. I don't know. I feel like the monitor that is like your computer monitor doesn't hurt as bad as like a phone or a tablet or something like that. Like a small device. An iPad. I feel like monitors are kind of like way more gentle for your eyes. Oh, with contact lenses? Oh yeah, dude. Don't like put on contact lenses whenever you sit in front of a PC. Just don't do that. Jinxie? That sounds familiar, but no. What is it, like a rapper? Or is it something like from League of Legends? Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm off the I'm not keeping up with trends, is what I can say. Yeah, you see, nobody knows who Jinx is. It's probably not a very popular streamer, is he? Oh yeah, by the way, Xaden. Bro, what's going on there? You guys fighting? You guys at war or something, huh? I saw that on the news. I had to look up where Pakistan is and where India is on the map to make sure that they're not close to Georgia. Because I felt like they are, but they're not that. You're not guys are that close, so I'm not scared for myself, but I'm curious what you guys have going on there. They'll launch missiles on weekend or next week. They'll see if the war happens fully. Wait, doesn't it already happening? Or I mean like missiles as of like fucking nukes? Bro, who's the aggressor though? Who's the bad guy? You guys are the bad guys, or like I have no idea, and I don't even want to look into it, but I'm just curious. Only with poking. God damn, dude. So what are you doing? What's your plan? You think you're gonna get drafted? Complex? Oh. Alright. Alright then. Dude, you get into a bunker or something. You have the biggest army in the world. They don't do drafting here. You guys have the biggest army in the world? God damn. I mean, hey, dude, listen. So they thought about Russia too, eh? Didn't they? A couple of years later, mobilization. Right then, I'm glad you're safe. At least it sounds like you're doing fine. Probably if you're typing on a keyboard and you enter the another stream, you probably are at least alive. So yeah, I'm happy for you. You know, two people that's staying in Warzone. I mean, it's 2025. Half of the world is fucking at war. Apparently. But now I'm ignoring it. Yeah, but like realistically, what else can you do, right? You can either stress out about it or maybe ignore it fully. I don't think there are that many options. Or fucking move out there too, right? But also, where else would you go? I think if nukes hit the world Earth goals, you think so? You think it's America and Australia will be safe? Well, at least the spiders will survive, right? We need to protect the endangered species. I wonder if she sees it. Probably not, right? Well, what a nice message, though. He had a good intent. Hello, Flan. You're welcome. Bolivia? Where is that? Europe? See a carbon. Oh, that's South America? Damn, that's far. Nice illustration, thanks. Thank you. Ooh, maybe it's time to retweet my piece that I posted this morning. That's the second dwarf that I posted today. First one didn't do that well, and this one, 300 likes. Well, it's still 7 p.m. I think I'll already post it in like 40 minutes. And not that bad actually, 300. Probably get to like 600 next time, like tomorrow. By the way, we have 300 followers before 10k. Ooh, exciting, exciting 8. You saw the dwarf? Nice. He reached out to you. Thank you, Xaden. Getting the most out of it. Cross-linking all the platforms. But like, how do I reply to them? Do I just say thank you to all of them? God, dude, I'm so tired of those fucking motorcycles. God damn. Like, the guy says, quick? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Sticky Murloc, by the way. This is amazing. And I'll just reply with thank you. And then the other guy said, this looks like straight up out of D&D 5e handbook. Yeah, it's a huge compliment if it wasn't clear. And I'll just reply with thank you. Like, it's... Would that feel genuine? Just saying thank you, thank you? Like, I do really appreciate the nice comments, don't get me wrong, but just saying thank you, like, did it even add anything? I liked them, but... And I guess if you're leaving a nice comment, it would be nice to get a reply, right? Do the other artists do that? Because... I mean, I guess I just don't really follow that many artists on Twitter. I follow some, like, I don't really kind of look into the way they do their stuff. Wait, there's your issue, alright. I appreciate the nice comment. You know what? I'll reply. I'll reply, thank you! Exclamation mark. Thank you. You get a kiss. Ooh, actually, like, quite a few likes already. Just after you posted that Xerian, thank you. Hello, Ma. You finished the watch? Nice, nice. It was a nice spa today. Ooh. I've never been to a spa. What is it? Like, what do they do there? What happens there? I think you can go there. It's just like it's like a girl thing, so guys don't go there. I can also ping in the ping in the YouTube chat. Oh, can I? Hold on. Okay, I definitely can. Hold on, man. It's a good suggestion, bro. My latest artwork. Oh. Whoa. That was pretty nice. I'll draw it with really vibrant colors while my screen is in grayscale made, so I'll be able to work off values. Oh, so you'll mute the colors, but you'll still have them on, just like not showing, and it's kind of. Is it that technique where you're working off values but like still having colors going on? You went to men's spa? Alright. Kinda liking the leather there. Not looking too bad. Yeah. I remember trying out that technique once. I saw that from Marco Bucci, I think, in his tutorial on YouTube, and I gave it a try once and didn't really like it. Hey, it's cool that you're trying it out. Definitely an interesting approach. Kareem Booba channel? Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you know what it is, right? There ain't a coincidence, let me tell you. Also, that's not even myself to blame for it. Yoon Froggy? Who's that? No, I have viewers also watch Luke's Arts, Imp on Fire, Ivan, and like some other art stuff. Or I have a Booba Korean girl. Also, like he snores so loud in it. What? He was so relaxed. He fell asleep. Oh, dude, that must be like a. That must be not good. You want to go there to relax and then just randomly fall asleep. You probably wake up and like this, oh god damn it, dude, I missed all the fun. I missed all the relaxation just by sleeping. Sounds sad. Emma, good luck. I'll be right back, guys. I'll show you time lapse meanwhile. Great team viewer back. Let's continue on. We must overflow Eric's bank account. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. There's not much to overflow there. Gotta be honest with you. So exciting, you're saying that this doesn't even remotely look like oil? I feel like this style is... I mean, it sorta does look like oil painting a little bit, right? Am I not right here? Like, I'm really trying to study Leon Decker. Actually, let me just open up what are my references. I got to have his images available. He actually doesn't have that many like super dark shadows though, compared to what I do. Like his traditional does look like digital a little bit. It's crazy. Guy was a fucking genius. April recap? What's that? Oh, don't they usually do that at the end of the year though? I watched. You watched Eric streams for one day. Goddamn, one day. Almost 1,000 chats though, that's a lot. It's a lot of chats. That's more than 500.
Hey guys, I'll be right back again.
God damn, dude. Right, sorry, I had an emergency. We had an emergency, but let's just continue on. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I wasn't pooping, dude. I wasn't pooping. Pooping wouldn't be that much of an emergency. With pooping, you see it coming, you know, sorta a little bit, right? But if some things they come out of nowhere. Can I unmod myself so I can get the Twitch recap? Wait, can you actually unmod yourself? Like, god damn. I mean, if you want to, yeah, I'll mod you after that. You cannot get the Twitch recap if you are modded? That's strange. Hey Mappa, hey evening friend, evening, how's it going? Dude, I believe we still have May cute critique to come, right? They have at least what, 3 or 2? I think I have 2 members left there. Yeah, I believe. We have Mappa and Cat, I believe. Yeah, we have 2 quick critique enjoyers. Didn't submit anything for May yet. Been busy. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries, my dude. No rush. No rush. We still have a whole month ahead of us. Don't worry about it. But yeah, when it's time, it's time. Wait, I have my citizenship ceremony in Lowry yesterday. Really? God damn. Wait, citizenship ceremony. Okay, what did they do there? Your French evolution was really cool. Okay, what even was there? Citizenship ceremony. So they were like making you French. Because for the day there were about of us. Perfect of Paris was there and a military band. They played some music, sang some anthem. And Perfect gave us a bunch of stuff. Perfect. What is card? Sign a letter from McDonald's. Sign a letter from McDonald's, etc. 100. Oh, okay. So it wasn't like just you alone. It was like 100 of people getting citizenship. God damn, dude. Cool. That sounded cheesy at first, but like actually remembering that, like thinking about it, it's kind of cool, isn't it? Like you probably feel like a citizen of that country now. Compared to like in Russia, you get born there and you feel like why, And not only you feel like that, like other people in the government treat you like a dog pretty much. Like a fucking stray rabbit animal. Cool, dude. That's actually like I wish I had stuff like that. France feel like one of those European countries who are ashamed to be patriotic. That's cool, man. That's really nice. Imagine how actually like if patriotism wasn't corrupt with like, you know, brainwashing and shit like that and propaganda. I mean, especially where I am from, it's like super prevalent. It's pretty much patriotic means like brainwashed and you know, victim of heavy, very strong propaganda in Russia, right? But like, if it wasn't for that, it would be so cool though. Like, imagine living your life knowing that you belong to like a place and a group of people, like a whole country, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it sounds really nice. So like you have something to fall back onto, and like people will have your back and you'll have their backs too. That's like a big family, right? Sounds nice. Something that I'll never have. Well, Russia has such a great culture and history. Yeah. Like you see, I don't even care about it as much anymore. I mean, not like I ever did, honestly speaking. But yeah, you would even in your right mind, you wouldn't call yourself a patriot in Russia 2025 for sure. That's life, though. But hey, cool, dude. Really happy for you. This sounds genuinely awesome. And as you can see, we're painting some Guppiras today. Finishing this art right now. So I'm doing more on the painterly side of things, as you can see what I'm doing with the background and everything. Kind of vibing with it so far, honestly. That's been really fun. But a Russian friend and now is also a bit hopeless in the current situation, similar to yours. I think I would also be the same if my government decides to do that. Yeah. And the thing is, it doesn't really seem like it's gonna change for better anytime soon. Russian sounds like it's such a cool language. Yeah. So does French and like German too. All my Russian memories from CS:GO. Yeah. I've never played CS:GO, but I've heard about it. I guess it's similar to Dota 2 in this matter. A lot of angry Russians screaming in the voice chat. Dude, I feel like after that PR on Monday, I injured my wrist again. God damn, dude. I just got started. I just started getting stronger, and now I feel like I've injured it again. No. It's just like this bone hurt. I don't know if you can see it. This one. Why you do this? Dude, it felt fine. You know, it felt fine, and afterwards it didn't feel fine. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't feel as bad as it did half a year ago. I assume this is just like a little bit like of a minor injury, but god damn, dude, is that alright, Peach. It's still English only chat, even if you're native in Russian. Said I'm not even trying to build muscle, that's the thing. Like, I'm just, I'm trying to do weightlifting. I can actually send you in the Discord. I'll send you what's injuring my wrists. I shared it yesterday on the stream too. It's just 11 seconds, so you can give it a watch. That's how you injure your wrists, guys. Can pull it up on the stream. Yeah, that's 90 kilos. Dude, I was so fucking happy. Look how fast it is, right? Like, the whole lift is just like a couple of seconds. So fast, yet like you have to. It is so demanding at in that moment. Like it feels like it doesn't feel like split of a second. It feels like so much time is passing every time you do it. Hey, Stolitz. Was lurking since the start of the stream, and sometime you were a bit silent. I forgot about the stream. So my kitchen hanging out, handling the trash bags, and they were making noise. Was genuinely scared to hear men's whistles. God damn. Hey, sorry, bro. Great work. Thank you, Peach. Yeah, it was a long time coming. I think I hit 85 like a couple of months ago, or actually maybe like 4 months ago. So at the start of the year, and then but 80 kilos before I hit like a year ago, or like almost a year ago. So yeah, the progress is there definitely. Like if my wrist doesn't die on me, like I can progress quite fast. But god damn, dude, is it tough. Like I was even like going to the gym and knowing that I would try to go for my max, dude, I was like nervous. But yeah, very fun too. And like the guys who were cheering me from the back, one there was like a guy and a girl, and the guy is like a coach, but he has only managed to do 85. So like it was a pretty much PR on him as well. Or like it was a snatch that he's never done. He's a coach too, so that's like as big of a flex as you can afford to do. Little bathroom guy. proud of your progress? Hell yeah, I am. I'm showing it to everybody. I'm very proud of it. Dude, yeah, I saw that. Bro. It's like, what can I even do? Like, what emote? No, no, it's not even this one. Hold on. I don't know what emote to attach to this. Uh, it that why you stopped drawing for 5 straight days? Ew. It that why? What do you mean by that? It that why? First of all, I never stopped drawing for 5 straight days. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. I mean, because of the stream, like I didn't stream for 5 straight days. First of all, it was 6, I think. And second, no, it wasn't because of that. That happened on Monday this week, so wasn't because of that at all. I feel like that's the cutest Vulpira I've ever painted. I feel like it's looking alright. Yo guys, I was going to ask you a question. It's a very, very serious topic, very serious question, alright? It is something that I've been thinking about a lot recently, especially like last half a year. I kind of felt that throughout like my whole life, but it became very, very apparent to me, especially recently. So do you guys feel like you're living your life waiting for something? Or like you're sort of doing some stuff, but you're thinking then that as soon as like this thing happens, then I'm gonna start the actual, like then the actual life will start. You know, does that sound familiar to you at all? Because I sort of feel like it's always been the case for me, like always. Like I'm always just waiting for stuff to happen, and like I'm sort of thinking that my life hasn't even started yet. Man, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Here, if you're above 25, you're half day there, right? Absolutely, right? Isn't it like dumb and scary at the same time? Like, I'm always in anticipation of something, and it's like, dude, it's so dumb. Like, and at the same time, I cannot figure out how to get rid of that. It's not half day there. Oh, let's be honest, it is. Let's be honest. Like, I would love to be an optimist as well, but I'm just being honest with myself. So I guess it's like you're thinking that it hasn't started yet, or like you anticipate for something to like kick off your real life, and then at some point you realize that, oh, it's actually almost over. That's what it's been, right? Like, 34 still feel like that. The best way of dealing with it, just living each day. Yeah. Like, I've had moments where I felt like I was enjoying like exactly the moment, right? But at the same time, like the next day, I would sort of slip back into this waiting for something mindset. Now people can be today there is no purpose, or you can be there is no you know, one that is not waiting for anything, stuff don't come to you, you have to come to them. Yeah, even if, okay, so it's like waiting, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it is outside of your control and you're like thinking, oh, I'm waiting for, I don't know, my mom to give me like new socks for Christmas or something. Like, you're not waiting for anybody or anything to do stuff for you. You might be thinking, oh, okay, like I'm working now, I'm saving up for this, but as soon as I have that, oh, then this shit's gonna, then it's gonna be great. So even if it like relies, even if you're relying on your own effort, it's still like, you know, as soon as you accomplish this, then it's gonna be, you know, your life, then it's gonna be fun. But until then, we fucking be suffering. And every time I actually kind of waited and like sort of got the thing that I was waiting for, it never changed anything really. You know what's really crazy about this stuff? Like, I also started to realize something. And then you hear those quotes of like, oh, you know, you should like leave today and like whatever the you know, be in the moment, like kind of the good old quotes that everybody repeat to you. And we've been like hearing them forever and everything, but it seemed like they made sense before, because I heard them as like a, I don't know, a 5-year-old kid. And I thought that I kind of understood what people mean. It's like, oh yeah, of course, like, you know, of course leave today. What other day will you goddamn leave? And it's crazy that only after having the life experience you actually get what they mean. You sort of knew what they meant before, but you actually get it only right now. Fortunately, with the current political climate, there is a few things out of my control regarding what I want to do. I was going to apply for graduate studies, but COVID kind of ruined since everything shut down. Yeah. Well, it's like, I feel like it doesn't even, like, the political climate is right now, right? It's like, you know, I can say that I have a lot of stuff too, because of the Ukrainian war, I had to leave the country, and it's been a little unsettling ever since. Like, I don't know where I'll spend like my next years of my life. Like, where on the globe will I spend those? It's like, I feel like you would always have those things that it's like, stuff that is out of your control, right? But it doesn't mean that you cannot do stuff now. Like, it doesn't mean that you have to wait for something. And I'm not saying that directly to you, Arsenal, I'm just saying it as like a hypothetical. Yeah, and like, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I feel like I'm in this trap like all the time. Like, I'm thinking that I'll do stuff, but I'll do it later whenever it's this or whenever it's that. Because, you know, now's not the time or something. It's kind of cringe. I'm wanting to apply for a job training program this year, a different major besides art, maybe. Go for it then. Do it now, bitch. Do it now. Not this year, now. Go there tomorrow. Just show up. Show up in the class. They're like, who is this? And you'll start this like whole copy paste of like, you know, guys, you gotta leave now. You cannot wait for things to happen to you. It's like a Johnson, Peter, what was his name? Peter Johnson Peterson, the fucking the old guy who does motivational quotes and then cries. That guy. You're right now. I think being lost in the circle of life happens a lot, actually. I'll go on about how I want to do something, but forget about it in the next week. Yeah. Dude, I feel like there is something to that. I feel like there's a reason for that is why that is happening. It's not like you just lose your focus, right? And I have this so much too. Like, it's so relatable. Where I would like think of something and I'll think, okay, that's my number 1 priority in life. And then just a little bit later, maybe even the same day, I'll just forget about it. And I'll just not think about it for a while, and then, you know, maybe like a month later, I'll come back and think, oh, dude, yeah, that was my priority in life. You cope with this feeling by buying more art? Hey, you have my approval. That's a great way to cope. For sure. And I'll cope with these feelings by making more art. I think there is something to it, like forgetting your focus. I think it's, I don't know. Maybe there is too much noise, you know, too much information that you're like consuming and looking into, which I'm doing a lot myself. That's why I'm thinking like that. As humans, we constantly need reminders. I think it's not a reminder that memories fade easily. That's why we have to keep making good ones. Memories fade easily. I don't know. I don't agree with that. I feel like no. I would strongly disagree. I think like your memories. I think if you make them, they actually stay for very long. Like you probably still do remember your like kindergarten stuff, just random bits and pieces of moments from like very long past. You probably still do remember that. Hello, Buttercup. Yeah, I think it's a matter of making them though. Memories issues, yeah. Maybe. My hands got a little greasy. A little oily. From all this excessive painting. You don't like that. Like at Arsenis. Yeah, this one has been very enjoyable to work on. This like painting style. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking to bring some like very heavy changes to your art style compared to your previous art, but I feel like this one was definitely this one wasn't a miss. Yeah, that's by far the prettiest Vulpira I've painted. Okay, too. For people got good money, I often see them on social media. The biggest one I saw is the guy commissioned for 500 for a furry Choo Warrior. Cho Warrior. What's this Cho Warrior? Dude, 500 for a commission? That's not even that much. Like, my sister does furry art and she charges way more than 500 for per piece. I remember she was doing pieces with 2 gay moose, like, lying and cuddling on a couch. I think she charged, like, more than 700 for that one piece. Actually, I can bring it up, guys, if you think I'm making this up. Let's bring my sister's gay furry art, shall we? That was fairly recent, I remember. Actually, might not be that recent. Where is it? Hold on. I don't see it in... Oh yeah, there it is. You guys are gonna love this. You guys are gonna love that furry art. You guys liking this? Me and who? Me and who? Appreciate the size difference. Alright. No, the art itself is incredible. I remember she was working on that one for so long too. Like we used to live together and we would always see each other's paintings. Well, her social media to check her works, yeah, it's just, you can look up there. That's what she goes by, I guess on Twitter, Instagram, or anywhere. Right, it's time to retweet my latest piece. The Old Dwarf. How long it takes to finish one digital oil painting? Well, for these ones, it's 6 hours, but I'm just starting out, so... It really just depends. Depends on the scale of the art. This one gonna be 6 hours, some others take me 50. Dude, I have one piece that is one artwork that is almost over. I was actually working on this on yesterday's stream. This one, but I've implemented a lot of oil to this. Yeah, dude, this one is so much fun to work on right now. It's almost 40 hours. This, I think it's probably around 5-6 hours more of rendering, and then we good. And then we good. This one is definitely another 15 hours or so, maybe more. So yeah, dude, some of them take me so long. But it's worth it though. You know, I like to kind of push this skill ceiling that I have. Trying to experiment, trying to innovate, trying to make it like the best piece that I possibly can. It's always nice, I think. Yeah, she's incredibly talented. She has started doing art 1 year prior to me, so she has an edge on me. However, dude, recently I have surpassed her in followers just by a little bit. 70 followers lead, but it has happened, dude. For almost 5 years, I was like a year behind on everything, you know, like art skills. Now, I mean, I still think that she's a way better artist than I am, but through just fucking work and consistency and posting, probably, like, not even exaggerating, probably 10 times more than she does, we got her. Gentlemen, we got her. Not necessarily furry family. I mean, she does primarily furry art. I do WoW art, and like it includes some furries in there, but I wouldn't even say that it's like those are furries. Like, yeah, of course, Vulpiras are furries, but it has like, at least to me, WoW furries, like if I'm painting them in context of WoW, they have a little bit of a different like energy, you know. Your attack speed built with creature has pure damage but low attack speed. Yeah, she just goes in hibernation after she finishes each work. I mean, honestly speaking, it's just like the last year she hasn't been very productive. Like she admits it herself. She's been working very, very little. And even if she's working all the time, yeah, like it takes her so long to finish one artwork. Maybe some sort of healthy rivalry makes your art better personally. Yeah. I wouldn't say that we're rivalries though. Like it does seem like that, and I think I thought there is that, but for the most part, it's kind of not that. We definitely kept ourselves like each other more productive though. That's for sure. You know, like I would just it would be like 9 p.m. and I was drawing for the whole day, and then I go to the kitchen to make myself some tea. Would come past her room and just saw her painting, and I was thinking about just like closing Photoshop, opening WoW, and just gaming for the evening before I go to bed. Then I just see her painting, and I'm thinking to myself, God damn, dude, like I just I cannot play whenever she's working, and I would just like stay up until 1 a.m. just also drawing. So that stuff was like every other day, literally. And same for her as well. She would come out saying that too. Remember wanting to draw as cool as someone online? Yeah, yeah. I guess it depends on your personality too. Like I'm definitely one of those people who get riled up because of like, you know, some people that you see online. A brother to and sister, and when they do something cool that beats what I do, I feel proud, not purely down. Proud 90 and 10, feel bad and want to be better. Yeah, yeah. That's, I guess, the best part about it is that I really, you know, like you can be a rivalry and it can be a little bit unhealthy, you know, like because sometimes you not only you don't get motivated by other people, but you get put down and you get like a little bit jealous of their success maybe. And what you might start doing is that instead of like trying to get better yourself, you'll start sabotaging them. You start getting in their way or like talking shit to them, like, you know, whatever stuff that your hurt ego will make you do. But with us, in particular too, like, it was literally the best case scenario of, like, both of us really wanted each other to succeed. Like, genuinely. Because for the most part, for, like, a year and a half, we were just living straight up together. Like, two of us renting an apartment. Barely making it with money, so, like, we really relied on each other to succeed in work in order to just literally pay our bills. So, yeah. So yeah, it's like I see her Twitter followers. She had like a couple thousands people on me, and I'm thinking, damn, like I wish for her to have more, but I wish for myself to have even more than that. Not for her to have less. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. That's incredible. I wish for you all guys to find like a person like that in your life if you don't have something like that already. It's crazy that it's also just like my sister, which is, I've always had her. She was always there. You don't only have to find somebody to like build this relationship. I was lucky. Well, funky. Thank you. What is Expedition 33, by the way? What's the genre of the game? Oh, turn-based game? Weird these days for turn-based games. Well, you're saying it's not good? I've heard a lot of people praise it. Something coming about watching your work. I'm glad you like it, Buttercup. Yeah, that's kind of how I always paint, pretty much. Well, this like style of brushwork is new, and I'm trying to adopt it, but in general, that's how I always paint. Just render everything bit by bit. Oh, you mean that? I thought you meant that Expedition 33 is bad. It's like people who play have no taste. Misunderstood you. Dude, that's me. I'll ditch a game because it's turn-based. The only turn-based game that I gave a go and that I liked was Heroes of Might and Magic. Did you guys know about that game? That's so OG. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Oh god damn, dude, that's like that's for old people right here. Hey Lemon. Hey dude, of course. What year was that, by the way? 1999? What? It came out a year after my birthday. Wow, I mean, even the poster does look pretty, Wow, dude. I remember it being way more fucking... If I'm gonna show you, it's gonna depress you. Look at this. Oh. Damn, you remember all this stuff? Mm-hmm. I tried to draw like this, it ended up looking like a potato with Wi-Fi. I, yeah, that does happen sometimes. The trick is to not just have like all the edges be like this. So like I'm not trying to just like create pretty much like an outline for the character. It's like I'm following some edges but not the others. So like, and again, I'm not an expert in this. Like that's pretty much the first painting where I'm giving this a go, or like a second one. Like imagine if that's all on one canvas, right? Imagine if the character was on the same layer as the background, and you would have to like manually paint over the edges. That's kind of like the effect that it would create if it was like an oil paint canvas. We should bring back RTS. Kids these days don't know what RTS is. Yeah, do they even know what that is? Let's be honest. Is that necessary? Also, I think Heroes of Might and Magic is not an RTS. RTS would be Warcraft 3 or like StarCraft. Is there an artist that is very memorable to you? Like you've been a big fan of them back then, even if you outgrow that feeling? I would say Dave Greco. He works at Blizzard now as a concept artist. Like, I pretty much started doing art by studying that guy. Like, that's my OG art inspiration. And yeah, as you mentioned, I pretty much kind of outgrew, not necessarily him as an artist, because he's still pumping and doing insane art. Just like the style that he's working in, it's just kind of not in love with it anymore, strangely enough. Dave Gold, yeah. Did you know, Lemon, that he designed galleries, by the way? Like the boss itself. The boss model and the one-arm bandit too, I think. What kind of company does that to you, I think? Well, does what? A circus? Yep, it is. Designed Fairing too? Oh. Yeah, New area I saw. Not a fan. Perrin, just give her back one arm, please. Like, I don't like that she doesn't have an arm. Yeah, Farak is insane. Farak is really good. Dude, I feel like half of those characters like are held back by the story, and like they're just in-game writing. Like Fyrak, visually, mwah, chef kiss, insane. Insanely good design, everything is just like goated. Well, what he did in game was kind of like, ain't that fun? Harry Darcy also started working Blizzard. Love his anatomy, structures, and styles, but his Blizzard illustration is normal in my opinion. Oh, really? What's their name? Nescane? Wonder what they've painted. Oh, they did Overwatch stuff? Art director? Arcane. God damn. Oh, I've seen him. Oh yeah, he does have porn on our station too. Yeah, I remember this guy. Disappointed with what they did with Parak as well. I mean, concept where they were like voice acted by Matt Mercer, insane for this character, and he got butchered in game. Yeah, it was a disappointment. Dude, you know by what voice acting I am disappointed in, personally? So you know the darkness in the Dark Flame Cleft dungeon? Dude, why does it have such like a high voice? Why wouldn't it have like the deepest voice ever? And like, I don't know, some... I mean, the dungeon and the whole experience is just insanely cool, but the voice lines from the darkness, it's like, it shouldn't even speak to you, dude. And then whenever it speaks, it's just like some ordinary dude. It should be like in Zoth voice, pretty much. You know how like rumbles and with this like insanely deep voice. That's like the vibe that the darkness should have had. Yeah. The thing that follows you on the card. Yeah, exactly. That darkness. Would you agree? Yeah. I mean, maybe they didn't see it as like that important in the story or something, but to me it was a pretty disappointing turn. Actually, guys, so I have about 40 minutes to work on this for 6 hours mark. It looks pretty good already, but obviously I have to do 40 more minutes. But it's already 9 p.m, so I'm going to probably go for now, and I'll just finish it off stream. Right, team? It was a pleasure to see all of you today. I'm gonna keep on doing the early streams, hopefully, and then might even be like a way earlier stream tomorrow. I just want to stream for longer, but today, since I had like a little bit of a thing, I need to manage something right now off stream. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in, Sunshines. I love you all.